Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're building your English toolkit so you can confidently talk about your actual everyday life. We'll start with your family, and then we'll jump into dates and time. Let's get right to it.
So, here's our quick roadmap. 1. Meet your family. 2. Days, months, and dates. 3. US versus world dates. 4. Prepositions, in, on, and at. And finally, 5. Real-world practice.
Section 1. Meet your family. Let's look at how to talk about the most important people in your life. Now, take a look at this. It's a classic family tree. It clearly maps out how everyone is connected, right? You've got the parents up at the top, and it branches all the way down to the children. It's a really great visual way to see relationships. Okay, so here are the essential building blocks for your vocabulary. We have your parents, which is your mother and father. Then your siblings, meaning your brother or sister, and of course, the extended family, your uncle, your aunt, and your cousins. But how do you actually introduce them to someone? Well, it literally just takes 3 simple steps. First, the relationship. This is my brother. Next, his name. His name is David. And finally, his profession. He is a teacher. Let's try another one really quickly. This is my mother. Her name is Maria. She is a doctor. Super simple, right? You might be wondering, why focus on this? Well, learning this vocabulary is your direct path to human connection. It helps you build strong relationships and make new friends at work. It's just a fantastic conversation starter in English. Section 2. Days, months, and dates. Let's move on to organizing your calendar. Take a slow look at this table. These are your days of the week on the left, Monday through Sunday, and your 12 months of the year on the right. These are the absolute foundation for expressing dates. And hey, quick tip for you. In English, always start days and months with a capital letter. Now, when you say a date in English, you don't use normal counting numbers like 1, 2, or 3. Instead, you use ordinal numbers. These are words like first, second, and third. So for example, you wouldn't ever say May 4. No way. You'd say May 4th. Section 3. US versus world dates. This is super practical. Notice the big difference here. The United States writes dates a bit differently than most places. In the US, the month actually comes first, so it's September 14th, 1975. But for the rest of the world, the day usually goes first, 14 September 1975. So you're probably asking yourself, why does this format difference even matter? Well, understanding this prevents massive professional misunderstandings. Imagine seeing a meeting date of 03/4/2024. In the US, that is March 4th. But in Europe, that's April 3rd. Getting this right means you won't miss meetings or mess up official documents. Section 4. Prepositions, in, on, at. This is the grammar glue for time. Okay, this simple matrix is literally your ultimate cheat sheet for time prepositions. We use in for big blocks of time, like months and years, so in March. We use on for specific days and dates, like on Monday, and we use at for exact times on the clock, like at 10 a.m. Let's see them all in action together. Listen to this. Our meeting is in March, on Monday at 10 a.m. Do you hear how naturally that flows? Try saying it out loud with me right now. Our meeting is in March, on Monday at 10 a.m. Perfect. Section 5. Real-world practice. Let's wrap up by focusing on exactly how you'll use these new skills. Just think about what you can do with this toolkit now. You can confidently introduce your family to coworkers. You can fill out those tricky official documents correctly, and you can schedule meetings without any confusion. You're communicating effectively and clearly in English. And this is just a beautiful reminder that language is all about connection. It's simply a way to share the most important parts of your life, the people around you, and your time with others. So, I'm going to leave you with a quick challenge. Think of someone you love. Can you introduce them right now? Try saying something like, "This is my sister. She is a doctor. Her birthday is in May on the 12th. Go ahead and try it out today. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next explainer.